So today I got a few new cards. Um, I got a few new cards today, you guys. So excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we are gonna be doing a collective reading today. And it is gonna be called What Makes You Stand Out? So again, I wanted to thank you for coming to my channel. This is the Contemporary King. I am the Contemporary King. I'm Ryan, and I will be helping you today figure out what helps you stand out. So if you have your volume all the way up, why don't you just turn it down a little bit so we can get into the reading. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay, awesome. So I have two decks I'm using today to get into this beautiful reading. We have the True Heart deck by Rachel True from The Craft, which I just watched today. It was really good. I've seen that movie so many times. I always love it. The Hierophant. Okay, so you're someone that people like. Ooh. Okay, obviously you're the cool kid. What makes you stand out is that you're the cool kid. Okay? So obviously with the Hierophant and the Sun, people see that, you know, you could be unorthodox. You could, like, you know how to put your P's and Q's in order. You're kind of like, you know, people do look at you kind of like you're righteous. But I'm not seeing like this righteousness in a bad way. It kind of like is a sort of innocence. If you look at the Hierophant, he has this like kind of like innocence to him. So it's interesting. And then we have the Sun. So, I mean, you just set it off. Like Sabrina Spellman completely, like set it off completely. Let's get some clarifiers. What makes you stand out? We have the Wildcat. Be true and tune in, for there is something afoot lurking inside of you. So people, you obviously have this warmth, you know. You have this warmth energy to you. We have the Wildcat, 44, and then we have the Sun. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 is the number of abundance. 8 is the number of infinity. So we have the Wildcat representing all of this nurturing environment that you're in, this ability to be strong yet beautiful and stable. And then we have the Sun just shining on you with all that glory. Okay, can I get it clarified for the Hierophant? For what makes you stand out? Milk and butter. Oh my goodness. Look at that. She's just enjoying the heck out of that bath. Milk and butter. Like the silk of one's flesh, I am the giver, I am your eternal. So what makes you stand out is that you give. You know how to give. You know how to please people, I'm seeing. Like you know, like people, it can come off as like being a people pleaser, but in a way, it's like you have that advantage, you know, that phoenix. It's your power. It's like it comes off as you're being taken advantage of, but you're not being taken advantage of, because just as much as people are giving to you, you're giving to people and they're getting it back and you're giving it to them. So it's literally the infinity sign, like Phoenix. 3 plus 1 equals 4. So we have like angels, guides. You're really close to your angels. You're really close to your guides, God, Abba. You have this type of like divinity to you that just is like no other, completely like no other. with this Phoenix. I mean, look at how beautiful that card is. I've never seen this card. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into an expansive flame of your soul. So I'm seeing that this could have happened from a sort of a rebirth. A sort of rebirth. I'm seeing that this could have happened from a rebirth. So what makes you stand out? What makes you stand out? Let's get some clarifications. Clarifying, Phoenix. People want to devote themselves to you. People love you. We have the Sun and the Lovers out here. The Chariot. You have people wanting to come to you. You are spontaneous. You like adventures. And you don't like the type of adventures that you forget. You like the adventures that people live eternal with. Like they never forget a moment with you, I'm hearing. The Lovers. Sorry about my zit, you guys. The Lovers. Look at that. That is just so beautiful. And the way that they just have them nude. It's so what makes you stand out is the fact that you have this utterable, like, devoted, like, heart. I see 646. Like, you have somebody in your life, maybe. I'm seeing with the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm seeing water sign, definitely King of Cups energy. Like, you are loving your heart. You're so devoted. You're so, like, family oriented. You're somebody that people might want to, like, have children with, or, like, they could say, like, this is the type of person that is going to be a good father, a good man, because they're loving, you know, their love is in the right spot. Get some clarity on this, Lovers. What makes you stand out? Ooh. Orgasm. Oh, okay. So I'm hearing like your I'm hearing that, like, your orgasms are like no other. Your orgasms are like no other. Thrust your body. Elevate your spirit. Open the gates to your renewal. So this is a euphoric, very sensual, very sexual experience that people want to have with you, or people have with you when they have sex with you. Like, you're the type of person that you allow people to finally feel free. You give people sexual liberation. Like, I'm hearing, like, because of this sexual liberation, it obviously opens different portals for people in different dimensions. And it also depends on what type of portals and dimensions they're going into. They could go to a low vibe or a high vibe portal and dimension, I'm hearing. Because you have this Pegasus. Break free, dear one. Spread wide and far, for you aren't containable. You are limitless. So it's saying that, like, people obviously see that every single time you give them this orgasm, but this orgasm is like the life, the world, like the best orgasm ever. And when you give them this orgasm as you stand out, you, like, you come off as an energy vampire, even though you're not an energy vampire, because you heal them through that process. But because you leave, like Nanny McPhee, you break them down so bad. When they need you, you're there. But when they want you, you're not there. And that's what the problem is. When they need you in your life, you're there. But when they want you, you're not there. And it's meant for you in this life to break free. You're free. You cling towards beautiful spirits in the night, and you fly, astral project your body and go to valleys and see spirits, and you're all about this, like, there's a stickiness to you that's so sweet and delicate. Get some clarifications on this King of Cups. We got the Maypole. I am fertile in what I seed, for there is reason to dance and drink upon the riches I receive. So again, people find that anytime that they encounter you, it's always a rich scenario. People always have a rich, like, you have a very rich energy to you. And not even in monetary wise. Like, your energy is just, it's rare. It's like no other. You might want to look up your blood type, you know, and it's this vision also that you carry that your guides and your angels are showing you. You know, it could be in your dreams at night, because I'm seeing the stars. You could be getting inspiration from the people you surround yourself around, the earth, your environment. 4 plus 3 is 7. So I'm hearing like there's a lot of options. There's a lot of, you know, things passing you by. You need clarity. And this is what you're going through. You're going through that growth, you know? You're going through that growth. Inside myself, I've sown beauty with wounds, which speaks of immortality in the expansive eternal song, softly bellowed in spirit. So it's like you could be going walking more, going hiking. You might like want to wear a veil, right? Because you don't want to show your crown chakra. You don't want to be the type of person that kind of like shows yourself to the public. Like, we've gotten to the whole quote unquote infinite waters persona thing, whereas now we find ourselves covering our face because it's kind of like either decent or indecent to go out in the public and show your face because of all these face masks and laws, and it's just crazy, I know. But you're growing, and these ideas are coming out of you, and you see how it's only one B. And it's like you have all of this prize, this worthiness. And even if you might have one fan flocking to you, that is the most committed fan that you'll ever have. So there are people that ride or die with you and your energy, even if there are few people. And those are the people that you want to surround yourself around, I'm hearing, because these are going to be the people that are going to allow you to grow even more. So that is effing amazing. It is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration, bonfire. So you are literally coming to your acclamation. You're coming to your acclamation. You are coming to your breaking point. You know, it's either the fire gets put down or the fire puts everything else down. You know, 1333. You create what you choose to manifest. And that is the most beautiful thing. You have your eyes on the prize, and you have your hands on something beautiful. You have all this knowledge. Look at that bee in the middle of his third eye. I'm even seeing like like you might need to surround yourself around fire. You could be a fire sign. You know, there might be a lot of Mars. And it's time for you to surrender. You know, you're somebody that never gives up. You're somebody that it's always anticipating the next move. You're always 20 steps, 100 steps, 1,000 steps, infinite steps above people. And people can never get you and never get your energy. And it's like surrendering to the chatter, surrendering to the fact that you are freaking so conscious, and this intellect can either, I'm hearing, destroy you, or increase your overall like mental capacity. So I'm hearing that you're leveling up psychologically. Like you're mentally wise, like your brain is evolving. And I know that sounds weird, but I know we evolve every day. And the only way that you're going to be able to evolve, if you look at if you look all the way at the back, you see that little, that's like a what, a fox, a deer? That's a bee. And the bees alone, just like her, 3. This is how you're going to create. By having these boundaries, by giving yourself the time, the space. People see you as pushing these boundaries, or you can give off these boundaries, and by giving off these boundaries and create that own path of yourself and create that own sacred space for yourself and your own projects and your hobbies, you are going to be creating beautiful things in there that you are going to need to show the world, because it's going to help the world in so many ways. And that is exactly why this card is here. You might be shedding boundaries. You might have agoraphobia. You know, agoraphobia is real. Agoraphobia is real. Search it up. Inner power. I think this is one of the most beautiful poems in the deck. Let it be known, no one or no will or desire is more powerful than I, embodied. I mean, dang. So you manifest like anything that you want. And I think that's why you're on this like, ooh, I'm not even gonna, it's like that's why you're on this solo journey, you know, like people see that you, like you're the sun to them. You're the sun to them. You really are the sun to people. Like you shine so bright. And because you're shining so bright, and the more that you're shining, the more irresistible that you are. That's the crazy thing. That's the real tea. The more that you shine in this energy, the more irresistible that you are. And look at that person waiting for you, that sexy hotness. Like, dang. I mean, I'm sorry. This is just a really attractive card. Like, he looks really great in that robe. I mean, I love that color. Right? So, if you don't agree with that, get off my channel. But if you do, sorry. Yeah, so I'm really hearing that this is somebody that wants, like, this is how you make somebody feel. And this is how somebody sees you. Like, you are attracting body. You're attracting body. You are attracting body. You might be molding, shape shifting. You could be a shape shifter. You could be shifting, you know, you could be altering your state, going into a whole nother level of, you know, transforming your body, evolving your body. Like you are completely, come all, come now. You hear that? Come on, come now. He wants you to, for him. Like this is somebody that's going to change your life. This is either somebody that's going to change your life, or it's like a part of like you taking this journey. It's like being a part of it is just evolving you to like, oh my gosh. It says expand into the skies, into the shadows below. And why is it so sexy? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just crazy. Like, why is it such a provocative? It's very provocative. It's very sexual. Okay. I'm not going to lie about that. And then we have the 4. So obviously your angels are listening to you. Then we have the 6, which is all about like peace, harmony, ribbons, for it lives in the silk of my binding, the knots in my truth, the eyes of becoming, the witness swallowed in stillness. So it's like throughout the shape shifting, you see, you're like in a whole new, you're like in a whole new shape. You're like completely somebody different. It's like you shape-shifted into a whole nother person. So people see that, they honestly think that you're kind of like a shapeshifter. They think you're like an alien, because they're seeing you mold yourself and shapeshift your life the way that you want it. And you know, this is really fun in games, but if you look at it, really, the ribbons kind of look like she's in control of things. Her ribbons cover him completely, and it's like she's literally like controlling, not in a bad way, but like her own destiny. And I think that's what's so amazing about this card. So at the end of the day, like, you're controlling your destiny. Somebody got the hots for you. Summer body. Push-ups. Work out summer. This is the summer to work out. I'm hearing you are having body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Okay? So we'll get some more clarification. Get some clarification. Finish up this reading to the Sun God. What is the clarification for the Sun God? Okay. Wow, Syrian A, artistic integrity, honesty. So this is what people see you as. This could be your ancient alien ancestor. You have Syrian A, artistic integrity, honesty. So these people are highly artistic. They're highly desired. They're very sociable. They're the celebrities, the artists. They're, as you can see, they know how to dress. They know their geometry. So, again, you're going through these dimensions. And you're elevating your energy. So, I am really loving this. And I really hope you loved this reading, because this is like a whole nother energy. And if you found this energy, you're chosen. You know, you're definitely chosen. I'm not even like, because these cards were just, what? They were real today. Okay, thanks so much everyone for coming to the video. I hope you liked it. If you got to the end, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos. I post almost every day. And thank you. Peace, you guys. Bye.